Hey guys, so this is the 725 patch update for Shaman, and I just want to start off with Elemental real quick. Now, Elemental didn't actually see too many changes. They changed spell coefficients and things like that, but the rotation has actually remained fundamentally the same. So I just want to take this time to talk about the profile itself. The layout has been changed, and it's been given this more dark-edged theme, and that is because I want it to, number one, fit in with more UI styles. Looking at how people typically have their UI set up, and with WeakAuras and things, I'm trying to make it look as clean as possible so that it fits with your UI, as well as being much simpler to edit moving forward. You'll find that this profile is much easier to resize, reposition, and because I've taken it from about 13 groups and condensed it down to 5. And moving forward, all profiles will have this typical appearance, just to make it easier as you jump from class to class. Now, back to Elemental, the rotation, as I said, has not changed. I have not yet implemented any of the tier set bonuses to the spec, mostly because I haven't quite figured out where they fit and if they change the rotation at all. So nothing major has actually changed here. As I said, it's pretty much all contained within just the layout of the profile itself. Talents and everything else will work the exact same way they did before. Now, moving on to enhancement, this is where the brunt of the changes for Shaman actually took place. They changed a lot of the damage values, like Ali rearranged some talents, removed some talents, and just changed how a bunch of them work. So the things that had to be fixed here were, number one, Boulder Fist is now a passive talent. There is no Boulder Fist spell, so conditions for that had to be removed to make Rockbiter work properly. I've also had to change the just how the spells like Hot Hand work, because they changed the spell ID for whatever reason. I have no idea. And then I've also added Earthen Spike to the rotation because they've changed it enough to where it actually could be viable in a rotation now, especially moving forward with the new Ascendants and things like that. So that'll take the slot just above Stormstrike in the priority, and we'll see how the rotation goes from here. All this information has been taken from the PTR and a lot of testing and feedback I was getting from other shamans, and it has been adjusted accordingly. But one thing I want to show off here with the new layout is when you have multiple bars, in this case the different buffs, Frost buff, Flame Tongue, things like that, the way that the bars will be set up is they will be sorted by duration. The shorter duration spells will appear at the top, and it'll go down from there. This is so that as things approach more towards the center, those are the spells that need to be rebuffed with the highest priority, and they should show up in the rotation to reflect that relatively soon. Just to keep everything looking nice. And if you have noticed, I actually put in the Legendary Ring buff on the right there, so you can track which buffs you have active and for how long they will be active. Now, finally for Resto, everything is basically the same. I've just kind of moved it all to fit with the other two profiles in terms of its appearance. As you take and readjust your talents, the bars will increase or shrink as normal. The big thing here is that I went ahead and removed a bunch of fluff icons and, again, condensed everything more center. When it comes to bars like the Cloudburst Totem and the Spirit Walker's Grace, those have been moved to the top, so they're easier to track, easier to see, and yeah, that's about it. Nothing too much actually going on here. But yeah, I hope you guys like the profile. Please give me any of your feedback, and if you like the new appearance and anything else like that, and I will catch you guys in the next video.